What is up? I'm Kat and this is the Tiger Times, the show where I try to tell you the news and do stand-up comedy one topic at a time. This week's episode is on the first presidential debate of 2020. And if you watched this, I'm so sorry you had to. Today I'm going to break down the debate. If you could call it that, it seemed more like America's audition tape to Comedy Central. My man Chris Wallace is a brilliant journalist. You may have seen his interview with DJT earlier this year on Fox News when he called out the president on several lies he made with the current coronavirus.
That they don't have the virus as badly as we do?
It's possible that they don't test. That's what's possible.
We started off talking about Amy Coney Barrett and ended with the Affordable Care Act and Joe Biden saying one of the greatest quotes of 2020.
There's this radical left.
Will you shut up, man?
Listen.
Spoken like a true American, Joe. While Trump did make the right decision about shutting down travel to China, that was not what Biden was talking about. There would have been no need to shut down travel to China had the president acted on the virus as soon as he heard about it. He treats fake news like an actual news source. We have CNN, Fox News, The Washington Post, MSNBC, and then just fake news? Fake news doesn't stem from professional media. It comes from random people on Reddit trying to get your attention. Moderator Wallace also called out Trump on his large rallies with hundreds of thousands of people, to which Trump responded with, they were being held outside. Yeah, but they weren't 6 feet apart and you still need to wear a mask. Like, mate. Then they focused on the economy during the coronavirus shutdown, where Trump argued that his administration has done an amazing job with the economy. However, we've not reached this level of unemployment since the Great Depression. Trump claimed he paid millions of dollars in taxes, but when Biden asked for his tax returns, he avoided the question, just like he avoided those taxes. Biden then claims that he will remove tax codes that allow millionaires like Donald Trump to steer clear of their taxes. And every time Joe Biden will give a good point and say he's going to do something, the president asks him why he hasn't done it in his 47 years. Sir, you are the president. That's your responsibility at the moment. Or have you forgotten? Chris Wallace also does an amazing job at calling out both candidates, Joe Biden for not directly supporting the Black Lives Matter movement, and Donald Trump for not condemning white supremacy.
Say it. Do it. Say it.
Do you want to call him? What do you want to call him? Give me a name. Give me a
White
name.
supremacists and
Who would
white
you like me to condemn?
White supremacists and right
Proud
militia.
Boys, stand back and stand by. But I'll tell you what. Somebody's got to do something about Antifa and the left.
When it came to climate change, Donald Trump said we have immaculate air and immaculate water. However, he did finally agree that greenhouse gases were causing climate change. Biden urged many people to vote. Vote however you want to. Vote by mail, go to the polls. While Trump condemned mail-in voting, which has been happening for many years. For both presidential candidates could agree that the biggest problem with mail-in voting is that sometimes ballots will just get thrown out. And it seems like because many people will be doing mail-in ballots this year, we won't actually know on election night who won because of things like the Electoral College. Certain ballots need to get because of things like the Electoral College. Ballots will need to get certain things like the Electoral College. Ballots will need to get counted, however, that will not be able to be done like it usually is with electronic polls, because it all has to be done by hand. It may look like one candidate has won, but in reality, a different candidate won. So honestly, who won? Well, it's hard to say. Joe Biden is still leading by 10 points, and Donald Trump's approval rating dropped severely, and Joe Biden's went up a lot. So I think we could give this one to Joe Biden, but honestly, that's up to you, because you're the most important thing to take away from tonight is to vote. Go vote. I'm 16 years old. I can't vote. But if you can vote, use your voice. That's the end of our show. Remember to stay 6 feet apart, stay updated, and wear a mask.